congratulations, Jock, on this wonderful victory. And what do you think of your reception home tonight?
Oh, fantastic, yes.
I've never seen a crowd like this.
Oh, well, we've had a good lot of this encouragement and excitement all year, but again, this is a payoff.
I'm sure there must have been a lump in your throat last night and tonight when you come home for this sort of thing.
Oh, well, we expected this. Their support has been like this all year, and the encouragement they have given us have helped the team throughout the year, and they've just had to pay off as well as ourselves on the field. We're delighted.
Somebody was telling me tonight the great secret of Celtic is they're a big happy family and you keep them that way.
I think a better secret than that. They're a good football team.
Yes, and you know, they told us Inter Milan was probably your hardest nut to crack. Did you find it that way last night?
No, I wouldn't say so. The hardest game we had was against Yugoslav team Vojvodina here. But we won the game easier than the score would suggest. I think that there'd be one or two watching the television would approve of that.
It was a wonderful show. And what about this attacking football? Do you think you've laid the bogey of this defensive stuff that Inter Milan has given us for so long?
And even some of the Italian press are delighted at our success, because the trend has been among football countries now to follow the successful teams. The successful team has been Inter Milan. They've been winning everything, and people have been following them, playing defensive football. To say this is a new trend that will follow the successive team again, well, we hope that our success will make the game better throughout Europe.
I thought you brought a breath of fresh air into it last night.
Well, this was a big occasion, and big occasions should be treated as such.
How did you feel as the minutes ticked on? I know I was sitting biting my nails, seeing that ball in and out, and then Craig put that one back. How were you feeling at that time?
On the score of goals, you could feel a wee bit anxious, but on the score of ability and fitness against ability and fitness, we felt that all we needed was just to crack the shell once, and we could do it again. And once we cracked it, we could have scored at any time.
Yes. You had them run into the ground before the finish.
Well, we were even happier one each, because we knew that extra time had been no danger to us. And even if we didn't score in that game, that we would be better equipped for a match on Saturday than they would have been.
Yes. Now, one further question, one final question. Where do you go from here? You won everything this year. It's going to be terribly hard to live up to it, isn't it?
Well, all we'll do is the same as we done last year. We'll continue to do our very best and entertain and try and improve the standard of play within the team. We've taken on a game again on the 7th of June against Real Madrid. This is not for financial reasons or anything else. This is for the main thing, is experience.
A farewell appearance for Alfredo Di Stefano, one of football's all-time greats. A very emotional night for him. Played, of course, not only at Hampden but also at Parkhead, and specially asked that Celtic should provide the opposition in this his final testimonial match. Full house, and the Celtic side applauding one of the truly great figures in international football, Alfredo Di Stefano. And after all, the pre-match ceremony were underway. John Clark, Bertie Auld. One would expect the pace might be a little bit less frenetic tonight. It's been a long season for both sides. Bertie Auld, Willie Wallace, Gemmell on the left, intruding. Looking for the return, almost gets it. So Gemmell's prepared to run into it, no one else is. Gets the ball again, cuts inside. Right foot shot, oh, well held by Bunquera. Almost a repeat of the cup final goal there. Good save for the keeper. Celtic defence coping with anything that they have been able to throw at him. Willie O'Neill brings that out. Bertie Auld. Wallace lining up for a shot, but not much danger in that one. Looked as if it may have got the deflection, but in fact didn't. Jimmy Johnson, close ball control, posing problems. But his shot drifts well wide. And after 15 minutes, it was only going to be a token appearance, and Alfredo Di Stefano has decided that's it. He'll go off. The substitute warming up is Grosso. And again, Real nip in, tidy things up. Velasquez brings the ball away. Johnson back covering every step of the way. chance for Serena. It's a good save again by John Fallon. He did well to hold that, only about 8 yards out. Real still in the attack. Oh, a dangerous hanger, well tipped over by John Fallon, coming out for the night in Ronnie Simpson's shadow. Gemmell. Oh, a tremendous save by Junquera there. He saw that late and dive, turned it aside. No score at half-time. The great sign over the Bernabeu Stadium. Johnson beginning to turn it on now, and the Real defence have really no answer to this at all. Well, that's one answer. In a friendly match, that's a fairly hefty tackle. Peary put it in. Celtic turning the screw now, but another good save by Junquera. Up to Johnson. Johnson gives the impression of thoroughly enjoying this. Sock round the ankle, standing on the ball. Suddenly picking up here, past one man, past two. That's a despairing tackle. Ento, one of the great names in European football. Serena again, though. And Celtic defence just managed to get it away. Johnson back very deep. Real really have no answer when he runs at them. You don't see this too much in European football. Johnson going right. Oh, pass through to Lennox. Lennox shoots, he scores. Faint-hearted appeal for offside, but he beat the trap. 1-0. Johnson again, he was really three-quarters the maker of this goal. Just when it looked as if he might drift right, he slits open the defence and Bobby Lennox just slides it along the ground past the keeper. Timed his run perfectly. Celtic again. Lennox. The crowd now very much willing to applaud anything Celtic do. Especially this man Johnson. Johnson to Lennox. Cut back. Oh, and Willie Wallace, I think, will be a bit annoyed with that. Snatched it in his left foot. Johnson. John Clark. Even John Clark, who's normally a workaday player, turning on the style now. Who can send a 40-yard pass easy. And that's McNeil coming forward. You don't see that too often. But the pass goes in. Oh, look, a free kick there, but in fact the match is still going on. I think Real are just baffled about what this wee fella's doing. Oh. It's Celtic in a corner. Celtic have really played some glorious football tonight against what's one of the great sides of Europe. And that's the finish. Celtic have won in Madrid 1-0. And in the course of this season, they have beaten Manchester United, Inter Milan and the Real Madrid. And that's an inconsiderable hat-trick to have, to your credit. Celtic coming back out to take their bow, and the rapturous reception they're getting from the Real supporters show that these Spaniards, very knowledgeable, consider that the Parkhead side are worthy champions of Europe.
I was at the final.